Okay, everybody. Hope you're doing well wherever you are on planet Earth. And our guest tonight has certainly been bombing around planet Earth. In fact, let's just get him on straight away because you've waited long enough. Apologies for the delay. This has been a last-minute decision by us at Arenacross and Deano. Let's bring him in because Mr. Dean Wilson, how are you? You don't look jet lagged yet.
Don't look jet lagged. Feel jet lagged. So
look.
that's a.
No, you're looking
No,
good.
I'm not getting. Yeah, no, doing all right. Doing all right. It's tough coming from Australia. Going there is not too bad, but coming back, it's tough. Like I didn't sleep. First night I didn't sleep till like 4:30 in the morning, and then last night was I think about 3 something. So, but you got to just try and get on the time schedule, So I got to fight through it a bit.
Oh, not only that, mate. Like, you've been, probably in a bit of discomfort. So we'll talk about that in a minute. You've been dealing with, let's be honest, LA traffic. Hence why we're a little bit late. So we can blame that. No, nobody's blaming you. I'm not pulling you up on that. It's so hard. It's getting worse over there, isn't it? Traffic wise.
Oh yeah, traffic's terrible. But that's California for you,
Yeah. So listen, let's just jump straight in. Awesome that for us, and I hope for you as well, that you've signed up to do the Arenacross tour. You've never raced a major national championship in the UK. Obviously, it's still close to your heart, particularly Scotland. So here we are, and don't take this the wrong way. Towards the twilight of your career, you're going to be coming back home, and mate, we're so pumped that you're going to be back here. Really are.
Yeah, no, it's going to be fun. I'm really excited for it. Obviously, a little bit disappointed with the little bump on the road that I'm dealing with right now. So I don't think I'll be coming in as healthy as I'd like, but I think at least I'll be okay and I'll be good enough to race. I already did a race on my shoulder, managed to get through it, and that was just 6 days after. So going to rehab it this month, and I'm really excited to come over. Yeah, it's been a long time. Last time I raced in the UK, I think, was Des Nations 2017. So it's going to be fun. Where I'm at this stage in my career, I just wanted to do races that, looked fun and something I would enjoy and a little bit more laid back. And that's kind of my approach, and just want to have fun.
See, you can say that because you've raced AMA, Supercross and Motocross. I like the way, they say, obviously Arenacross will be fun because you've got a lot of good mates in the UK and all that kind of stuff. But I'm sure you're under no disillusion that it's still going to be rough and tumble. Maybe not Vince Freezy rough and tumble, but rough and tumble. Tommy will want to stick it to you. Jack will want to stick it to you. Obviously, we got the likes of hopefully Super is in the same position as you are. He's got to try and get fit and healthy. But yeah, some big name, and of course Conrad is currently showing some amazing form and was blindingly quick at last year's tour. So listen, you're not coming in as a show pony. You know that.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's Arenacross, right? So it's very, very tight. Anything can happen, and I don't count anybody out. You just never know. Starts are obviously very crucial, and the other thing is just staying out of the carnage. You can get caught up real quick, and I'm sure the race isn't the longest race, so you won't have a ton of time to try and come through the pack. And so there's a lot of things that go into it. So like I said, I'm not counting anyone out, and it'll be good to race all the boys, and it'll be fun. I just want us all to have a good time, but I just want us all to stay safe because last year was a shame how many guys got injured, unfortunately, and that's just the way it goes. Sometimes it's like same as Supercross. Some years, man, by the end of the season, there's 5 top guys left, and then some seasons they're all there the whole season. So it's just how it goes. But hopefully everyone can stay healthy and we all have a good season and try and sell out all these arenas.
Yeah, we definitely get, as you just highlighted, some years go better than others. Last year was genuinely a bit of a freak thing. We had riders going out with the most ridiculous little injuries. Some of them weren't even on the track. So that was just one of those things. I mean, for you also, this must be more than just racing Arenacross. You obviously still got that very much emotional attachment to Scotland. We have a round in Scotland. So that's going to be a huge homecoming for you. Like we're looking forward to obviously making a big deal of it. We hope that you're going to be very receptive for that. So that's something to look forward to, surely.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I can I couldn't tell you last time I actually raced in Scotland. Probably when I was on 60s. So to come back, kind of like full circle, and race in Aberdeen it'll be really cool. My uncles will come, my cousins, my friends, and it's a shame because my mom and dad would have loved to come. They were just in Scotland not long ago, but then unfortunately my mom got diagnosed with cancer and she's battling chemo right now, so they'll be gutted to like miss this.
Mm.
But it's a shame because it would have been really cool to have everyone there. But that's all right. We'll get through it, and it will still be a really good time. And yeah, it will be really cool just to like be back in the UK and do some racing and have some fun.
We send genuine love out to your family on that, Deano. We'll be
Thank
thinking you
you.
with that side of things. When you are in the UK, have you already? I mean, planning. We try to get things pretty tight. There's not much room in any kind of schedule, as we've proved trying to put this together. You've been traveling around the world. We've kind of just getting to this stage to get you on here. But when you come to the UK, have you already got like a itinerary put together of what you're likely to do? For example, there's a few gaps in the schedule, certainly when we finished all the UK rounds before we get to Abu Dhabi. But while we got those UK rounds on, are you staying put in the UK, or are you going to be flying back and forth?
Yeah, that's the plan. I haven't dug too deep into the schedule. I've been just taking it one step at a time, finish Australia, then figure it out. But Mark Chamberlain's been a very big help to me, kind of putting all this together. And I've been leaving a lot of it into his hands. But yeah, I think I'll stay most of the time. I'm racing the first round of the UK, then I'm going to Germany the next weekend, and then I'm coming back to UK. So I'm going to be quite busy at least. I'll be racing a lot.
Yeah.
Um, it's kind of funny because this is just a bit more of a relaxed approach. It's a lot different compared to the last 15 years of January through March. I've been very, in the US every weekend. I don't even think I'll be practicing during the week. I think I'll just be showing up on the weekend. So that's something different. But, I just don't think the weather, you never know, but I don't think the weather will be too great in Scotland to practice during the week. So uh,
Oh,
that's all right, though. It's a change, and it's something that I want to do. And yeah, it'll just be something different.
yeah. Listen, the traffic will be more, will be better to circumnavigate around. But trust me, the weather won't be. Yeah, you know that you lived in enough early years in Scotland, but right now we've got a storm sweeping into the UK as I speak. So that'll probably
Yeah.
continue
Yeah,
right.
that's
That
what.
interesting. That go on.
No, it's just I obviously talk to Tommy all the time, and when he was racing it last year, and he's just like, there's just nowhere to practice. I mean, you
Yeah.
got that indoor, what's that little indoor track that you can ride?
That's down at
Uh,
Joe and Ben Clayton's place at Wilden Farm down in Devon, which is tiny. And of course, you've got Essex Works as well in Sheffield.
no,
That,
SX Works is what I'm
yeah,
talking about. Like when there's nowhere to ride, you can go there.
yeah.
But other than that, like there's, when the weather's bad, like no one can really even practice. So it definitely does make it tough. But I'm lucky because I've got a lot of experience under my belt with
Yeah.
Supercross. But yeah, that'll be fun. And flying from Glasgow to each race will be a quick flight as well, so should be cool. Hopefully the flights are cheap.
The flights are cheap. That'll all be sorted out for you. You don't need to worry about that.
I'll be on Ryanair. Don't worry about it.
I tell you what, you are starting to sound like Tommy Searle already, because that's exactly the kind of thing that he would say. Like
Uh,
he'd probably I'm surprised he hasn't put a call out on 2 Pro 1 Slow for somebody to pay for his air travel across the Arenacross tour. I noticed the thing just the other day. He's asked somebody to spray his kitchen. Shameless.
ask somebody to what?
He's asked somebody to do kitchen repairs or respray his kitchen.
Sounds about right.
So it's the shameless plugs from Tom. Obviously, you
No,
guys are
actually,
going
I'm going to like change subject real quick. But a funny story about Tommy. I remember I was staying at his house a while back, and he has a rental property. I think it's by like one of the universities or something. And we go over there, and he's trying to. The washing machine like became unplugged and was like flooding the kitchen, and he goes in there and he's trying to like be a plumber and trying to fix it. It was just the funniest thing. You had to be there. It was just yeah, he was just useless. It was
I mean,
funny, but
you two have done such an incredible job with your social media. There's no doubt about it. Obviously, you were kind of doing vlogs and stuff a bit before Tommy, but of Grandpa Earl and all that kind of stuff. It's amazing. And to be honest, it's getting to a point where you both, you know, I equally like to watch the stuff just away from it. So if there was a vlog of Tommy repairing his kitchen, I'd probably tune into that more than I would watching him ride around another track, because it would just be a calamity, wouldn't it? Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's good. Tommy's done really well for himself. Obviously, he's had an amazing career, done really well for himself. Just he never got that world championship, so close so many times, but but now, he's at the stage where he's got a family, and he's just keeping the sponsors happy and enjoying himself. So that's what it's all about. I'm a bit in the same stage. And, no, it's good. We got to, we got to, after we're trying to keep the dream alive. So we're hanging on to our fingertips towards the end, but we're still trying to keep it going.
Well, I suppose what will make it special as well, like you said, you're both fathers now, you're both parents. So that's changed the dynamic. It has to, done it. So how have you found that? Now obviously that you've got to a stage where you're young and running around, a bit like getting to a toddler. How does that change your preparation as well? Because you want to spend decent time with him. You can't always be training and riding, or you can, but you've got to get that balance right. So how have you found that?
Yeah. Whew, it's a lot. I like to train a lot. I like to ride as much as I can, and when you have those hard days at the track, and you still have to spend time with your kid, and I like to take him to the park and just spend time with him, but it's just mentally exhausting. You know what I mean? Like, good thing Sarah's very good with him, and man, Tommy's got 2 now, and no, it's very tiring. Like, you forget about when you used to just ride, train, and come home and rest. You ride, train, and you rest a bit, but you still play with your kid, and then you take him out and do things with him, and it's very tiring. But it's good. I love it. It's being a dad has been one of the coolest experiences. It's a lot of fun, and I've been very lucky to travel with the family everywhere I go.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of work at times with the, going through the airports and going through the security with the bags and the unloading and the loading, the big OGOs, the strollers, the car seat. It's exhausting, but to have him there is really cool. And I think when I look back, when I'm done and see pictures and stuff, of him just being a little guy at the races, it's pretty cool. And it's just keeps I don't know, it keeps me in a better mood, I feel like, and also, like if I have a tough race, or because I'm very critical on myself after the race. That, like, no one's harder on myself, or no one's harder on me than myself. So when I'm pissed off after the race, it's the little guy's just running around laughing, and like he doesn't know what's going on or what just happened. You know what I mean? So it brings the mood up so much. It's cool.
Well, look, Mr. Hanny Dart there, that's actually Danny Hart, downhill mountain biker. Danny is totally on board with what you're saying.
Yeah.
By the way, if
Danny's the man.
Yeah, he can rip, man. He can rip a motocross bike, and obviously he still has that all-time amazing, most famous run where Rob Warner was doing the commentary. Which
how does he sit down with balls that big?
It's amazing. We actually put that on the big screen at Arenacross one time, I think in the halftime break, because Rob smashed it.
It's the best. It's the best. It's the writing and the commentary combined, and the mud, everything just combined. It was just epic.
Well, Danny knows what it's all about. We'll have to get a little kindergarten going at Arenacross, won't we? So you guys can.
Yeah, there'll be a bunch of kids. Just a bunch of dads out there.
Yeah, maybe we should put out an application so somebody can come and handle that. I've also seen another comment here from Mark Aston. Mark was part of our team that sorts out all the riders that go to the start line. Mark does a great job with that. Now, Billy Mack rolled in for Aberdeen last year. He didn't do any of the other rounds. He did a couple of the other rounds.
I watched some of it.
Did you watch? Oh, yeah, because we had the live stream, and I knew that you was watching some of them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. How would you feel if Billy rolled out for a little Scottish, love with you out there at Aberdeen? Would you enjoy that?
Oh, I would love that. If he races it, I just want to stay as far away as possible. But It'd be cool for him.
Oh.
It'd be cool for him to be there though and race. I need him to practice a little bit before. You can't, I don't want him just to be buying a bike from a dealership the day before and rocking up. But nah, it's cool. Billy's always been really cool to me, and I remember meeting him for the first time in 2010. He had a factory cow he fell in ride, and it was really cool to meet him because I knew, grew up watching him and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's been messaging me this week. He's on rehab. He's had a lot of the metal work taken out of his back, so he's actually in a really good place right now. Recovering well and not in any more discomfort. So we may well see Billy at some rounds. Craig Chamberlain, who is now running an official team for Kawasaki UK, the 727, or was it 272? Sorry, Craig. It might have been a long day. I've forgotten. Ride Kawasaki team. Look, he's trying. We're already trying to blag you to come over and do a British Championship motocross. There you go. That's something to make it.
Yeah,
he's not even the promoter.
I got asked to do Hawkstone as well, but honestly, my knee is toast. Like I've done really well with managed to just put a Band-Aid over it and race for as long as I have because I need a knee replacement. I've got no cartilage, no meniscus, and it barely even bends. So like to do Arenacross and Supercross, I can get away with it. It's less impact.
Yeah.
There's no ruts to twist it in. Like I can keep my feet on the pegs most of the time. So I can get away with it, and that's why I only do Supercross only. Last year I did a few outdoors just to get some points for the SMX thing, and I actually had some really good rides. I was on a bone stock bike, but just outdoors it's just not worth it for me anymore.
What can you say? You've done your bit. You've represented Team GB on what, 4 times? What, 3 or 4 times?
I think 5 times. Because I think I've been to Nation 6 times, and the first time was with Canada.
Yeah.
And then I think I did it 5 times after that. I think, but I'd have to double check.
So you did that. You even represented Canada initially, and then obviously came up, I wouldn't say defected because you were born in Scotland, so you came over to that. And of course, AMA motocross champion as well. So I think it's fair to say your motocross career has been a pretty solid one.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
Not too shabby from for a young lad from Glasgow, eh?
That's it. Definitely came a long way. It's pretty cool.
So how is life over there currently? We know that family life's going good. You've just got back from, actually before we talk about that, you just come back from the World Supercross. You pulled out of the last round at Abu Dhabi because of obviously the incident. You've made your point more than vocal on that, so we won't delve into that too much. But you know what? From a fan's point of view, and not just because I know you a bit, kudos to you, credit to you for just like, addressing the elephant in the room with obviously your comments after the incident, because as I said, you're now in a position where your schedule, your plans are basically being put aside, skewed a bit because of something out of your control. It must be really frustrating.
Yeah, no, it's frustrating, and it's happened a few times, and luckily I was okay. But this time it was a cheap shot. I didn't see it coming at all. I was racing forward, was having a good weekend, and last race of the night, and then my shoulder popped in, and it's just like, it just pisses me off. And then the thing is like, it cost me money in the race at DNF. I lost my overall position, which would have been probably 4th overall that night, which is I think it's 15 grand.
It's enough.
And then the next day I had to fly 5 hours to see a doctor, and had to pay for MRIs, X-rays, hotel, fly back, and then funny enough, we go to fly back in the morning, and my flight got cancelled because there was fog going into Melbourne. And then so I just wanted to get out of there and get back to where I was staying, and the only flights that available, and it was $1,700 just to fly one way. So it cost me money as well, which I'm not happy about. So yeah, I try not. I don't know. I didn't even want to address it honestly at first because I says it ruins my mantra, which it does. I like to keep good positive energy, and I just fucking pisses me off.
Well, no, yeah, it cost you even more money because you then went on to hire, security I saw.
That's it. No, but then
Yeah,
I didn't even race Abu Dhabi either. You know what I mean? And
no.
yeah, it's just it's bullshit though. He gets away with everything, and no one will, no one else that races him will ever speak up about it because they're too scared about the consequences or what will happen. But yeah, it's just bullshit. But his time will come.
We certainly would love to think all the British guys and the other international riders doing Arenacross will know where the line is and race hard but fair. I'm sure they'll give you a few love taps, but not ride it over the line.
I've been around for a long time. I know what's aggressive and what's not, but yeah, you know what I mean. It's just it's just look at his history. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, but yeah.
Anyway, moving on to that. Just very quickly then, let's because I know you're a busy man. We both are, and you've had a very long couple of days with jet lag. So we'll wrap it up pretty quick. Just very quickly explain, what the actual setup is for Arenacross. What's happening, who you're riding for, what bike you're riding. In fact, Michael Hunt here has actually already asked that, what bike you're riding. So there you go. Just explain the team that you're riding for and how you're doing this whole Arenacross tour.
Yeah, so Mark Chamberlain's really helped me out with everything. He set it up. So I'm going to be riding for, correct me if I'm wrong, but St. Blazy.
Yeah.
Did I say it right?
That's right. Yeah, you got it right.
And that's a Honda dealership, correct?
Yeah. They're a Honda dealership. So it's
St. Blazy, Under Armour Honda, I would say, is what the team would be called. And so I'm coming over, keeping it. Yeah, we're just going to keep it light, keep it fun. Just racing a stock 2025. We're going to throw a HGS pipe on it, some gearing, handlebars, graphics, and off we go. So, yeah, that's the plan. I think that's it.
That's it. If you could choose, okay, we'll sign off with this. If you could say one thing that you're kind of looking forward to the most to racing the Arenacross, what would it actually be? Is it just the fact you're coming home, or is it actually the racing? What's the one thing that's kind of got you infused? What was the one thing that got you over the line and signed the paperwork with Matt to come and do this thing?
I think the thing that got me to come over was to clean out Adam Chatfield. I think that's what it is.
Brilliant answer. Absolutely.
I think the Ginger Ninja is getting it. You know what I mean?
I think it's time. Are you coming over? I think you're coming over, Dean, to finally retire him, because he keeps rolling out year after year.
Coming back. I know. Every time I see him, he's like, "Nah, I'm done." And then UK Arenacross comes. Nah, just one more year. Just one. He said one more year for the last 6 years.
It's taken him even from the first year. He won the first Arenacross inaugural title in 2013. And since then, he's still been adjusting his levers and handlebars, trying to get them right.
Yeah,
because what he's like with setup, man. Yeah,
he'll be paying he'll be paying Justin some side money to keep those whoops small. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. He'll have a little real tight sneaker Adam Chatfield low line that they're putting. But he's not a skimmer, is he? He's not a skimmer. He loves to hop his way through them. He's a bit of a Cooper Webb.
Just double, triple. Yeah. That's it. Nah, it'll be so fun with everybody though. Like I'm enjoying it. And then to really answer your question, what was the deciding factor to come over was, like I said, this year I'm making a schedule. It's my own personal schedule pretty much, and I've managed to pull it off. I wanted to stay on Honda. And I'm still staying with the Firepower Honda team. I'm still going to do US Supercross select rounds. So it's like I'm making a schedule that I want to do. And I think that's so cool to be able to travel around the world for the last year or two and, still can make a decent living at it and have fun while doing it, not putting so much pressure on myself and, racing that 450 class and, the AMA in America, every weekend you're just bashing your head against the wall. Obviously the level is so high and it's very, very tough and we work really hard. And it's like, man, I feel like I just never get like that pat on the back that I wanted, like of, results wise, like it's so tough to do well. So
Yeah.
it's I fought hard though the whole way through, and so it's like this year I just want to have fun. I want to travel around. So I'm racing the UK Arenacross. I'm doing Germany. I'm doing 5 US Supercrossies. I'm going to go back to Brazil, race that. I'm going to do Australia. I'm going to do the World Supercross Series. So still going to keep quite busy, and yeah, and just obviously keep the videos going and show everybody different racing. So it's pretty cool.
You've earned the right, Deano. Absolutely earned the right. I've said prolific. Scotland's all-time greats, one of Great Britain's all-time greats. A British rider winning an AMA motocross title is quite a big deal. Listen, mate, we'll let you go about your day because what are we getting up to just past midday for you there in LA. You've now made it home through the traffic, so we'll let you enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great Christmas, mate. Family Christmas. I hope all that goes well. Thank you. And we'll sign off there, and we'll see you January 4th at the BP Pulse Arena in Birmingham. Getting it on.
Sounds good. Looking forward to seeing you. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be cool. And if we can't get Chatfield to double, we'll at least get him to buy a double. But even that, it will be hard work. Can't remember the last time he bought me a drink.
No, he never digs in his pockets. He's worse than I am.
I don't think he ever did. I don't think he ever did. Yeah. Anyway, we'll work on that. We can catch him now because
that's never happening. That's never going to happen. No, who do you think you have more of a chance of someone buying you lunch, Tommy or Adam?
What a fabulous question that is.
That is a good question.
Dean, that is a brilliant question, and I'm going to write that down or make a note of that because I think. No, I am. I think we should actually ask that question in live in the arena. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Jesus Christ, that is a tough one. I reckon Tommy would break first.
Yeah, I'm thinking Tommy. Tommy.
Yeah. Anyway, look, Steve's just come up. He's going to be your obviously Steve from St. Blasey. There you go. That's the official team name.
There's Team Armor Vision powered by St. Blasey MX.
There you go.
Looking forward to it, man. We'll be good.
Steve, thanks for getting all the bikes sorted for Deano and getting involved with the Arenacross. Right, mate, we'll let you go. I'll catch up with you on WhatsApp after. So there you go. Say your goodbyes, Dean. We'll see you soon, mate. All the best.
See you guys. Looking forward to seeing you and have a good Christmas. Cheers.
There you go. There's Deano out of there. We'll catch up with him later. And that's it done for this this little haphazard thrown together AX Extra. We are going to be trying to develop these as we go forward. Eventually, I'll try and get a better backdrop. Obviously, we'll do a lot more. We'll let you know more in advance of when we're going to do these, so you can actually get ready, know it's happening, come on board, put your comments up. Rob, I just post that up. There you go. Sorry, never got together for a drink because neither will pay. Rob, I could totally believe that. In fact, I know that to be true. So there you go. So that's us done. Expect more from us at Arenacross World Tour as we do more of these. We'll probably do a lot of these as well once the tour actually starts in the week. And we might even do some live ones from the actual venues on the Friday, etc. So remember to keep liking and subscribing, watching us obviously on Instagram, on Facebook. We're going to put these out also on our YouTube channel. And just basically to sign off, thanks to everybody over the last 10 years that has come out and supported Arenacross and almost put it in a position where Matt Bates, obviously owner and promoter of Arenacross, has gone, where do I go with this? It's time to push on. We've kind of done what we can in the UK and make it a world tour. So bottom line is, without all your support over the last decade, coming out, buying tickets, enjoying the show, etc., we wouldn't be able to now push on and turn it into a world tour over the next how many number of years. So thanks for that. Hope that we see a load of you out this year. Obviously with Deano Racing, Tommy, Conrad, reigning champion Jack Brunel, Woodcock, Supercross, hopefully going to get fit on time, Remet, a few other big names to announce as well before January the 4th. So, and of course, thanks to the ACU for just recently seeing the bigger picture and aligning the British motocross calendar with us. So thanks to the new chairman, Tim Lightfoot, for that, and also Paul Irwin, as we try to genuinely make a scene in the UK that kind of mirrors the AMA, where we can actually have unison between indoor racing and outdoors. So hopefully it'll be the start of something great, and every year we can have an indoor season before heading outdoors. So right, that's enough of me waffling on. We're done. We'll see you again soon. We'll give you more warning next time. And if we don't see you watching one of these, hopefully we'll see you at one of the rounds starting Jan 4th at the BP Pulse Arena in Birmingham. Right, I'm going to go and have a whiskey. It's Friday night after all. See you later, guys.